Hey everyone, welcome back to Gwan Moon High School. On the last part, we found out an interesting new truth, and it is about the janitor, who we have seen about the school throughout the playthrough, and he's repeating a cycle. He's a ghost, he's bound to the school, based on what Jae-won said. So Jae-won said, me and names, I just don't know. Was I right? Jae-ha, not Jae-won. So what so it was Gong Jae-ha. So what Jae-ha said was this janitor is bound to the school. He seems to know a lot about this and what's been going on, and for some reason won't tell us. Or he's been sort of like giving us bits of information, like feeding us tiny little morsels of information. But he said this janitor is bound to the school, and he's just repeating a cycle where he walks up to the roof and then commits suicide. And if you interrupt him, he just brutally murders you. We also saw on the CD that he has murdered some woman who we don't know yet. Still missing 2 characters. So yeah, I guess that is the main thing that happened last time. Then we still have the Labyrinth party who are trying to get into the basement to find if Ji-hee is in there. Unfortunately that they don't know, the Scheme party's found a key, which is probably the key to the basement because it says B on it, so they are going to look for that key. So let's go back to it.
Wait.
What's the matter?
Do you hear that?
Is something there? I don't hear anything. Hey, how about you?
No, nothing.
Same goes for me. Not a thing either.
None of you can... Are you serious? Someone is sobbing.
What? Is it coming from the distance? The sobbing?
Obviously, since I'm the only one who can pick up on it.
Listen intently and talk us through it. What exactly do you hear?
Well, it's a woman's. The sound of her cries, and it's not letting up.
Female. Is it the one we're looking for? That mutual friend of yours?
No. I think this voice is different.
I see. Which direction is it from?
I don't have an exact fix as it is. Maybe I'll catch it as we go along.
Then we'll press onward with where we were going. Let us know the minute you suspect the sound has altered.
Alright.
Wow. You're getting this whole rebirth thing too, right? Is that an Isaac reference game? Any changes here? Oh, any changes yet, sorry. Hey, Moonboo Yoon. Ooh, her eyes changed then. I guess she was being possessed.
Yeah?
I was asking whether the sobbing had subsided or not.
No. Yeah, it hasn't let up. But I still can't tell which way it's coming from.
Okay, then we'll head inside first. It's not locked or anything. And the lights are left on. Beware of the light.
There, on the computer.
What about it? Oh, it turns out he made a copy for himself, by the way. Who made this CD anyway? Did he just make a copy of it to distribute out to his friends? What gives? What sick joke is this? A snuff film? Whatever, it's fine. Focus on finding the key. It's getting on my nerve. I'm pulling the plug. I can't remember which one I picked. I know when I did my first playthrough of this, I picked the wrong decision. I think what I would have gone with my gut is whatever, it's fine. Focus on finding that key. So let's go for it, because we need to find the key. Whatever, it's fine. Focus on finding that key. The crying has stopped. Yeah, that's our priority.
Okay.
Well, it turns out a floor ghost is stabbing us. You okay? What's going on? Hey, Park Si-hyun! Can we at least see the ghost that is murderating us? Like, is it literally the floor just sucking us up? Boo-yoon! Why? Gee. So yeah, that is not the option to pick there. Don't just ignore a crying ghost woman, it turns out. Let me skip back to the 50-50 decision. We're pulling the plug on this thing. We're not like turning it off properly. We're just going to yank that power cord straight out the computer. I'm sure that won't corrupt it in any way. It's getting on my nerve. I'm pulling the plug. Ah, much better now. Much better. That was painful to watch.
Didn't it sound weird? Like it was screaming at us.
Sound? I don't know. What are you saying?
The sound! It was blaring from the computer. I think it's the same sobbing I heard. It's as if the source wasn't from the video. Rather like it took place here. Real time.
I'm losing my voice. My God. What are you... There wasn't any sound playing. Are you sure you're okay?
What?
There's no external sound system. And this monitor doesn't have any speakers of its own.
Then, what did I just hear?
I have no idea. Darn. Could things get any worse? Yeah, I mean, you could get murdered by a floor ghost. That could be worse. The key. Oh, right. Grab the frigging key and we'll leave this room. It barely feels secure. We shouldn't stay here any longer than we need to. Sounds like a plan. Sorry, Si-hyun, what has gotten into you? Be on your guard. I get the feeling I'm about to do a search check, and I'm pretty certain I'm not going to be looking for the key.
Me?
It phases me that you're the only one receptive to the sobbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a search check. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be this newspaper. Not the keys. There is also a note on the board, I've just seen it. It's a newspaper from 3 years ago. A 20-year-old woman went missing. 3 months into the search yielded no results, and nobody ever found her. Yeah, it's legitimate, alright. I recall this event vividly, with my photographic memory. According to this paper, that's 3 years ago now. Didn't even tell me I was going to do a search then, you just immediately went like, you find that diary page. That's one of them diary pages the other group was going on about, right?
Yes.
Why would it be displayed like this? I don't know, why has the janitor kept a video of him murdering someone and then the newspaper article about it? Dad said I'm going to be a sister soon. He told me that I will have a younger brother. I will have to be a good sister. It's mentioning the father again. I'll hand it over to those guys. Though, I can't be sure we'll run into them after this. It's not around here after all. It would appear not. Darn. So many rows of keys here, but the one we're looking for is conveniently misplaced. Are you telling me this school has never been able to get into the basement for 3 years? And just haven't, like, replaced the lock or something? Or got a new key made?
Assuming Ji-hee went into the basement, couldn't she have taken it?
You think so? It's a valid point. The basement door is typically locked, so she would have needed the key to get in. Forget valid or whatever, how else are we supposed to do this? Seeing as she hoarded it inside. Do we have to constantly stand watch by the door?
Well, Chae Sung-yoon went full-on lunatic earlier, but there was no response.
We could try the general teacher's room. General teacher's room? Could it really be in a place like that? There would usually be spare keys in two which have narrowed it down to either the general teacher's room or the administrative office, but the former is more probable. Yeah, well, your IQ speaks for itself, so you've got to be right.
Why not both? The administrative office is closer to where we're at now.
Let's check on the map. The administrative office is here by the door. And the general teacher's room is only just down the corridor. I don't think we had any ghost stories about these either. Knock yourself out, so long as we keep going. Ooh, a quick episode. It unveiled now, with the steam party. Rehydrate. Hairpin? Yeah, what? There. What is that? Can't be a ghost. What do you mean it can't be a ghost, Hairpin? All you've seen all night are ghosts. It's one of them, isn't it? It doesn't seem like it's coming towards us. Are you sure she's not a person? A person? Are you seriously thinking that's a human? Hairpin, don't be mean. You don't? Doesn't she resemble the victim in the video? You're right. Now I recognise her too. Huh? What are you? Do you mean the video we saw in the audio-visual room? Yes, that's her now. The victim? I have no idea why you'd think that. It looks completely different from the woman in the video, right? Are you kidding me? They are exactly identical. Even the length of the hair is different. The woman we saw had short hair. As for that thing, or what have you, I can't tell if it's a person or a ghost on account of the darkness, but the hair on that is definitely a lot longer. By the way, don't mock the thing that is like, I don't know, maybe 15 feet away from you. You don't want to get on its bad side. What? Are you for real? That's short, isn't it? Seeing as you can't tell apart from what's short is, I can't believe I'm wasting my breath on you. Boom! Hairpin with a potentially small penis joke. I don't know. Probably not meant for it, but that's how I've taken it. Hey, what grade do you take me for? I'm telling you, her hair is short, alright? Yeah, Hairpin. It does appear to like bobbed hair to me as well. Okay. I'm calling it here, not just because I've seen this before, but this is how I passed this through my first playthrough, I think. The two characters that are seeing this as a different ghost touched the hairpin. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say this hairpin is this ghost, and they can see the ghost better because they have the hairpin. Now, why is that the case? I don't know. But that was my logic. What? Why are you saying that? You too, John? Let's take a step back. Songtae, John, come with me. It's nice of the ghost just to wait there for us, by the way, while we sort this out. Can you describe precisely what it was that you saw? Sure. Well, a head wound from being stuck with a spanner. She's donning a hairpin. We have a hairpin. A hairpin. She's donning a hairpin. A hairpin on her? Are you even sure, with it so far away? Yeah, I am. John, you know the one. You picked it up earlier. And didn't tell either of these two guys about it. Oh, you meant this? Exactly, that's it. A hairpin. In the flesh. How long would you say you've had this? Just as we were coming out of the bathroom, you pervs. Forget that. The point is, she's wearing this. Just because you think that's what you saw. It appears she's not waiting for us anymore. Hey, that looks like the victim. Jin Woo, are you seeing this? Something wrong? Its appearance shifted. Didn't you see that? Then it must have been due to... Hand me that hairpin. Here. So this is a gift from the diary page. Right. The one she got from her dad? It disappeared. Where could it have gone? That's... Oh, Jae Ha, the only... Sorry. Jae Ha's the only who hasn't touched it. I guess the only one who hasn't touched it. So, it's... Where do I even start? I take it you didn't know anything about it. John, why would you? You didn't tell her. That's just it. I've never seen it before. John, did you find anything out? Besides, it's being aged and broken? Not really. Was this also in the video? No, I don't think so. But then considering the gravity of the situation and how it was shot at an angle, maybe we just overlooked it. Yeah, right. So there's still a possibility of it being, I don't know how to say, a keepsake? Yes, if this was indeed hers. Could I hold on to it? Oh, the hairpin, you mean? Okay. What do you plan to do with this? I think we can give it to him, Hairpin, based on no evidence whatsoever. Yeah, it's just, it seems to belong to that ghost, so wouldn't it be better if we kept it close? We'll be sticking together from now on, so it should be alright. There's no telling what he'll do. I'm afraid he'll go on his own again, like before. Then I guess we'll just follow him. I guess. That's an alternative. Fine. Take it. Appreciate it. Why did you just... Never mind. See, off he goes. It's barely been a minute. Ha 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 ha. We are still set on following him, right? Let's. So in all seriousness, what the heck was that? What are you saying? What do we call her? A woman? A ghost? I mean, she could be both, Harry. Yeah, it's hard to say. What were you saying? Something about her, right? Yeah. Do you think the janitor killed her, like the video suggested? That could be it. So really, she was murdered and is now haunting back. That's usually the case, isn't it? She has a grudge, or the equivalent of it. Eek. That is how it usually works. But then, the janitor isn't alive too. Yeah? Right. Won't that mean she was originally killed by a ghost? It's a done deal. How would we go about putting her grudge to rest? Won't it be okay as long as the janitor's resentment is relinquished? There's an idea. You mean, like if the janitor's ghost fades away, the target of said resentment would also let it go, right? So I'm going to say that was far too smart for you to come up with. Yes. That's not how the logic follows at all. Eek. Why would she be happy for the ghost that ended her life, let alone expel her grudge altogether, just because his got resolved? There's no need to yell. You're worse than a chicken. Is that so? I feel it just might be possible. Is this your gut speaking? No, just a thought. Well, we don't trust it if it's not your gut, Jinwoo. Then I don't buy it. Harin, could I ask you something? Yes, anything. What is it? You said it was the one she got from her dad. How could you have known that? What did I say? Oh, it's because of this. I got a hairpin from my dad as a present. Dad wasn't even angry today. Maybe he's... I hope he does get better. One more diary entry. Why were you not sharing this information with one another? Like, share the intel, people. If the communication network breaks down, then you've had it. It was when we all got split up in front of the speech platform 2 hours ago, or whatever it was. Hairpin and I found it shortly thereafter. Ah, I see. A hairpin. Now, it's coming together. It's most certain that she was the owner of the diary. Yeah, I completely forget we came across it. I'm sorry. No, really, it's fine. I'd hate to butt in, but is it her? I'm sorry? Is she the one asking a favour of us? I think it's not a stretch. It's absolutely reasonable. We found the diary and got this far only through abiding by the messages, didn't we? Right. So, we just need to scour for all the diary pages. Then when that's done, we can make it out, right? That's... I don't know. What I'm sure of, Shin Hyo Jin is still out there somewhere. Perhaps he's on his way to Mordor, who knows? Yeah. I think we'll do respite. I normally try and keep one time slot per episode, but if literally it's just a one thing, let's do it. Have it a little bit longer than the last parts. It's you guys. We're all back together again. Finally, we won't split up again this time, right? Johnny, saves me the trouble. I was looking for your gang anyway. Looking for us? Why? See for yourselves. It's yours now. Dad said I'm going to be a sister soon. He told me that I will have a younger brother. I will have to be a good sister. A diary page. It reminded me of one, so I just brought it. Was I right or what? Yes, it does fit. Did you ever figure out the story? We're getting there. Are there like some more lying about? That may be it. All this time, Jung Jae-ha was here too. Man, he's not even going to act as if he's listening. What? Something on your mind? Nothing. Not a one? So where are you all off to now? We're keeping an eye out for a key. A key? I'm going to say you mean this, right? You mean this, right? The key we found before with a B on it? That thing? This would appear to be the key for the basement. What? How could you have known that? Just a feeling. Always trust Jinwoo's gut. What the? Scary, right? His gut is almost always pretty accurate. Not only was it pretty accurate, he's like omniscient. I wouldn't go that far, but this does make things easier for us. Well, there's Ji-hee apparently. Ji-hee! What? What is it? Do you see her? Ji-hee! Hey! I told you to stay with me. Darn it. We'll have to quickly pursue them. Get a move on. Okay. Looks like we won't be needing that key anymore. Appreciate it. Yeah. Do you really not take the key? She's so frantic. That's because she just found her friend. Why didn't her friend stay with her though, Jian? If she found her, then she would have stayed there. Yeah, finally made their way back to each other in this labyrinth. Nice, name of the chapter in the story. All the more reason to pick up the pace with Shin Hyo Jin. Where on earth could he be so stuck that we can't even see his nose? Basement. Can you repeat that? All will be revealed when you go to the basement. Is he laying low there? I wouldn't have even thought. Oh, was it because you saw him head down to the basement? It's a possibility. How about it? Did you see a short hobbit boy there or not? has like 30 feet, has like, I don't know, 9 or 10 meals a day. Oh, fine. Why does he keep doing that? Shutting his trap when we need it. Hey, listen, you can at least tell me that much. We should have him close by, Hairpin. You know what I meant. He always leaves his sentences unfinished. Literally every chance he gets. If it helps, I also think Hyo Jin's there. Is that from your gut? Yes. Let's get into that basement, boys and girls. Dang. I think we'd better stick close to him, Hairpin. John, not you too. But why? It's plausible, considering that's a place we haven't been yet. Right. Gosh, what's bugging you now? This is definitely part of the thread. I'm giving it straight. That key. To the basement. That key. Yeah, that. It's pointing us towards the basement. What an interpretation. You don't say. That didn't enter my thoughts at all. Hey, why do you guys only put me through this? Sorry, yeah, you just may be right. Now you're simply insisting with your gut. So you're not going then? I think we do have to, but I don't want Kim Seong-tae to think we're doing this because of his, whatever you want to call it. Take that back. Ha 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 ha. Alright now, time to catch up to Jae-ha. Well, that'll do it. So we have some people just running off into the darkness, and then unexpectedly the skiing party are going to the basement, because I guess the key is part of the skiing. We'll leave it there, and we're very close to the end of the game now, so maybe 1 or 2 more parts will do it. I hope you've been enjoying the series so far. If you have, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.